What is up, everybody? Spaz here. Welcome to my channel. Wanted to talk to you today about ECM rushing, framing frame, and why this might be a new moneymaker for you guys. I've talked about this in other videos, and I've gotten a lot of messages and comments from people asking what I've been referring to when I say people are routinely ECM rushing these missions and getting them done really fast. So this morning I lucked out and got into a lobby with someone who was spec'd well to do this with me, and essentially what we are going to do is ECM rush all of framing frame, and as you're seeing, we are on day one. So this other gentleman in the lobby that is spec'd well for this, he and I both have Dominator and Joker, which allows us to intimidate one guard, convert him, and then intimidate another. And we both have ECM jammers, so I was responsible for deploying my first two jammers, which bought us 60 seconds of video camera silence. So he and I attempted to run around and get two guards each as far as intimidating and converting, and then shoot the final two, including the security guard, only having two pagers to answer. I think we ended up killing three people, but it didn't matter. Everybody else had Smooth Talker. But we locked down this entire area in just over a minute and a half, so you're starting to get a feel for just how OP this might seem, because we are able to do the entirety of framing frame in about 13 minutes of gameplay time. So 13 minutes for 1.2 or so million dollars, that's actually a really good amount of time invested for that amount of cash. I mean, that's not even like an investment. That's almost like getting away with something. Now, this technique can be used for other missions too, and in fact, I've run across a lot of people that this is all they do for the majority of the missions, unless you have something like Transporter or anything, obviously, that you're going to go loud. Rats or even watchdogs. Obviously this tactic doesn't work, but if you and your friends are struggling to build up your cash reserves, definitely respec into a ghost/mastermind build. I will link mine in the description, and give this ECM rushing a shot, because if you can do framing frame in about 13 minutes and make $1.2 million, you're going to make up a lot of money in a solid gaming session. Now, I'm not going to tell you whether or not this is better than Firestarter. I have a feeling that Firestarter is better if you do use this technique on days 2 and 3, just because you do have a potential to earn quite a bit of money with the random loot drops in the evidence room and the bank, and even the amount of weapons that spawn on day 1. But framing frame, doing this technique on framing frame, honestly, maybe this isn't the best term for it, but it's kind of mindless. I mean, it's not that hard at all. All you essentially do is throw down a jammer, take note of the time, go intimidate two people, shoot two people on day 1, move the paintings, and you're done. And this, too, about this, we're not setting a world record here, nor were we trying to. I think we were all still trying to familiarize ourselves with doing this technique and coordinating with each other, and even at that, we still did this in 13 minutes. So you can just imagine if you and your friends do this and get down in a rhythm, I'm sure you could do it much faster than we did. So I split up the gameplay, by the way. I think you guys are already noticing this now. I've fast forwarded the majority of the loot moving areas. You guys don't need to see that, but here we are on day 3, and this is actually the easier of the 3 days. Easier of the 2 days you actually have to do something, because all you have to do, especially in this lobby that I was in, everybody had Smooth Talker. We just have to throw down a jammer. I'm going to throw down 2 just to buy ourselves some extra time once this first one expires. One person has to convert somebody or intimidate them, and then everybody shoots a guard and sits on the pagers waiting for them to go off, and you're done. So this ECM jammer, or this ECM rushing is very effective. I mean, I'm going to be doing the bulk of my farming this way. Although, you know, going loud on Firestarter is fun and everything, and I will be doing that, but when I need money fast, I'm for sure going to do this type of farming, cash farming, because it's just, as I said, maybe this isn't the best term, but it's mindless, and it's really easy once you get in a rhythm and everybody's on the same page. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up about this technique. I want you guys to go ahead and try it out. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm having a good time earning $1.2 million in 13 minutes of gameplay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving week. If anybody's confused about this tactic or has any other recommendations, let me know. Otherwise, I will have some other videos coming out for you guys this week, and I will be doing this technique on Firestarter just to show you that it is a plausible tactic on that mission as well. Is that the correct word choice? Probably not. I am not a wordsmith. Anyways, I'm going to sign off on this one and fast forward to the payout for you guys so I don't put you in a coma with what I refer to as my boring Adam Carolla sounding voice. Hope everybody has a good one. We'll talk to you later. Kyoka.
That's how we do it.
No alarms, and this framing will be perfect. Drugs planted, senator framed. Bad guys 1, politicians 0. Well done. Very smooth operation in there. The elephant will love this outcome.
Not H.